Oh, here we go. Dang. We are live. I didn't even get the setup. Didn't even get the picture, didn't get nothing. I'll have to do that later. Anyway, well, didn't even get a chance to set up the camera, nothing. Okay, so, welcome people. Welcome to this very first episode. Didn't even get a chance to get ready. Welcome to this first episode of Trailer Living. Now, in this video and in this live stream, I'm gonna take you guys like around the trailer, what it's like, and you know what exactly we have to do, because it's not like living in a house, and especially in winter time, it gets very, very cold. So this is just some of the stuff that people that are living in trailers, caravans, you know, this is the type of stuff that, you know, you're going to relate to. If you're living in this, you're going to understand exactly what it is that I'm going through and what it is that I have to do every day. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. Let's show you guys around my home. This is something that I've been meaning to do for quite some time, but every time I've done it, the place has been a complete and utter trash hole. So I've had a tidy up, I've had a clean up to make it look like, you know, that I'm living in here. It's not a showcase home. So I've had a brief tidy up to make it look like, you know, this is okay, you know. So anyway, people, let's get into it. Now, my battery life is low, so I'm hoping it's going to survive this little thing. So first off, you can see my tap is running. Now I have to keep that flowing constantly because I woke up this morning and all the pipes underneath the trailer had frozen. All the pipes to this sink, to the toilet, they'd all frozen. And how I did that is I basically just like got hot water, I just ran it over the pipes until that flow of water came out. And as soon as that flow of water came out, I haven't turned it off all day. Now, luckily we don't pay for water here. And even our landlord has said, yo, keep the water trickling, keep it flowing, because if you stop and it sits in those pipes, it's going to freeze. If it keeps flowing, it won't freeze. So we have to keep, this is the sound that we're going to have to go to sleep till, to sleep to. I trust me, I've been annoyed by this noise. It trickle, 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 trickle all day long, and I'm like, this is driving me insane, but it's got to be done, else our water's going to freeze up. So that's one of the things that we run into with the trailer living, you know. That's the first time that our water's frozen. Everybody else's water around the lot has frozen, but ours didn't freeze until last night. So obviously means that last night it was really cold. I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about Matt at all, but Matt is living in a trailer with central heating, which is really good, but there's a lot of pipes, and those pipes were exposed. He didn't have insulation around those pipes. Boom. All of those pipes are frozen. So unlike mine, which is like one pipe going to each place, his has got pipe, back and forth, and you're like, this is going to take a day to defrost. So I tried to pour like hot water over his pipes like I did to mine. Didn't work. It just still froze up. So I really don't know what to do or suggest. You know, there's not much you really can do, unless you take all those pipes off and defrost them all like that. But again, that's still a decent day's amount of work and defrosting. So fun. But our toilet, I realise this now actually. I went to go and see the toilet, which is just located in here. Don't worry, it's not a mess. It's fine. God, I sound like my mum now. Right, let's try and get this camera set up somehow, some way, without it falling, so you guys can see what exactly I'm doing. That should be fine. Cool. Hear this? All that system, oh God, all that system has frozen. So now we've got no toilet, which means we have to use this pan to manually flush it, which is not a gross job. It's basically that we just have to fill that pan full of water and just chuck it down the toilet. That's all we have to do. So there's nothing really gross about it. You just have to tip the water down the toilet to manually flush it until all those pipes get defrosted. I mean, we are going to stick one of our oil heaters in there just to make sure that it, you know, it keeps warm, and those pipes might defrost, they might not, but I doubt it very much. I think that you know, it's gonna keep being frozen for quite some time. So this could be the sound that we have to endure until the new year. Who knows? I think it's definitely worth it, because the last thing we want is no water So, you know, I know some of our new neighbours, they've just moved into the lot. They had some issues today, but their trailer's like ours, which is like they haven't got the central heating, so they've got less pipes to defrost. They managed to do it. They managed to get their water on, and they've kept it going. They've kept it flowing. But our neighbour over this side, and Matt, they've got central heating. They're all like, yeah, look at us. That's what they said. Oh, look at us. We've got our central heating. Look at us. Yeah, we're going to stay warm. Now they've got no heating because all their pipes are frozen. I do feel bad for them. I'm you know, tonight when my neighbour gets back, I'm going to have a go at defrosting his pipe, but I doubt it's going to work. There's a lot there to defrost. But anyway, let's take you guys around the trailer. That's enough of the chit chat. Let's show you the humble abode. Welcome to the humble abode, people. So this is the kitchen area, which is, there is some washing up and stuff there. Again, I do apologise for the mess, but it is what it is. I'm living here. This is my living space. You know, it's not a showcase home. And got some Wi-Fi, so I can cotch up here, play a nice bit of Xbox, nice bit of Wi-Fi. They're good signal on the Wi-Fi, actually. I get better signal here than I did actually living at my mum's place. So that was quite an interesting thing, you know. Better Wi-Fi here in the trailer, out in the sticks in the middle of nowhere, than I did actually at home with fibre optic broadband. Nice gas heater there. That is my lifeline. Honestly, I'm not even joking. If that heater messes up, that's my heating, like, knackered. That's a good bulk of my heating gone. I've got, like, the oil heaters. There's oil heaters spread around the trailer, but that is the one that really warms up the room, and that's the one that I really need the most. So we have to stay on to our, like, gas supply, make sure that we've got plenty of gas. I'm always out there every couple of days checking to see how much gas we've got left, and I'll put in an order nice and early before that bottle runs out, so we're not, like, you know, that we're not freezing to death with no gas. Also, it's our cooking as well. You know, it's the way that we cook. So, you know, we've got to make sure that's all topped up. Anyway, we have our bird, Sebastian. Again, Tasha liked this light because it was like orange, or it's like a smart bulb, so you can change the colour. But she liked that because it was a warmer light. She said it makes you feel warmer. And I thought she was chatting bullshit to start off with, but genuinely she's right. It does make you feel warmer with that lighting. Don't know why. Maybe it's psychological, but it works, so sod it. This is our bird, Sebastian. Little budgie. He's a cutie little guy. He's like a stroppy teenager. He hates coming out of his room now. He's always in his cage. I take him out and he'll fly around for a little bit and just go straight back into his cage. It's Tasha's TV. We haven't got much in the way of Christmas decorations. We are expecting a tree. I know, people. We need a tree. And the tree will come very soon. It's like the movies. The movies are coming, so's the Christmas tree. So don't worry about that. So that's all kosher and all sound. Then we have obviously like the Western Wall. That went up pretty much straight away. I put all my replicas up on the wall, and you know they're all up there. All the stories, all the revolvers, they all have a story to them. The Return of Tommy, all of them there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lots of memories there. My cut. Oh, you can't really see. What? Where's my cut? There it is. What is going on with my lighting? Oh, I know why. It's just because it's my cover on my phone. Right, I'm on 20% now, so I'm going to have to quickly whiz through this video as soon as possible. So, this is the landscape at the minute. Ah, it's gone dark. No, you can't really see. That's bad. Well, you guys can see to some degree. The land is completely winter. It's cold. We've had this snow. You've seen me in my live stream the other day when I said it was snowing. Well, after I'd done that live stream, the snow just kept coming. Now, even though it's melted pretty much a lot in the yard, that's because we've been putting down salt and clearing it with the shovel and stuff. But honestly, out there in the fields, it's still thick. Really, really thick. So, yeah, don't be fooled by what you're seeing in my lot. I've got the Christmas lights. Even though they fell down, this is the most tragic story known to mankind. So, you guys know, I don't know if you know that I've got this Virago motorcycle 125. Fucking beautiful bike. I put this tarp across, and with this gas bottle, another gas bottle that's on the floor there, covered the bike just to keep it away from the elements somewhat. And basically the amount of snow that fell on that tarp caused the weight to be pushed down and the gas bottle to fall over and smash into my tank. I've got a nice fucking dent in there now, which I'm absolutely livid by. Livid, because this was my mum's motorcycle, you know. My mum gave this to me because, you know, this was her 125, and he's actually off the road for a little bit because he keeps bogging out, and I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. But in this weather, you know, that's come to a bit of a standstill. And the last thing I wanted was a freaking gas bottle pushing a massive dent into him. So I'm pretty fucking livid about that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So have I got a flash that I can put on? Can I put on a flash? No, I can't. Oh, that's annoying. Is there any flash? No, there isn't. No, you guys can't see. Well, anyway, I'll try and do my best. In fact, I've got a lighter. I'll use that. So as you can see, there's the gas pipe. I wouldn't be putting a fucking lighter to it if it was a gas pipe. There's the water pipe. And that goes right up into our toilet, which is what I was showing you earlier. All that is completely frozen. You hear that then? Just completely frozen. Now, I could defrost that, because I only realised this earlier when I went to go to the toilet, and I was like, oh, the toilet's not flushing. Great. I had to manually flush it. That was a nice task. But there's really, you know, how I've got the water trickling, you know, there's really no way that we could keep the toilet flushing all night long, you know, so we're just going to have to manually flush it until further notice, until the pipes have all unfrozen. But this is the caravan with central heating. That's a caravan with central heating. Those guys have completely frozen over. These guys are okay. They've managed to defrost their trailer. We're okay. We've managed to defrost ours to some degree, but it's a cold one, people. You know, trailer life is so different to living in a home. And living in a home, this is home. This is my home, you know, but living in a house, I should say. Let's get back up these steps. Look over the park. Beautiful, beautiful. I always take it in before I go in. All this winter wonderland. Let's get back in the warm, people. It's cold. My little sign. But yeah. So there you have it, people. So far, you know. Oh, hang on. I've gotten way too ahead of myself. Power flick then. That's the other thing. We're all on the same fuse. So as soon as someone puts their kettle on, or if we wake up in the morning, we're all getting our kettles on, the power will just go boom. So that's the other thing. We have to be like careful about how much, like, not power, how much power we're using, but like we have to be careful on like, you know, what exactly we're using. And you know, I'm gonna start trying to boil my water on the gas rather than using the kettle, just because I always have the gas going in the morning. Anyway, people, this is our this is our spare bedroom, but it's not a spare bedroom anymore because we decided not to have it as a bedroom, but as like a little workspace. So that's where I usually do a lot of my work, you know, YouTube stuff and my music. A lot on my, God, that light's so bright. A lot on my music. So yeah, I do a lot on that. But really, a lot of the time, I'm just, you know, in the summertime, I'm out on the bike. I'm doing like a lot of stuff on rallies, bike nights, bike meets. So I'm out there constantly. Like, I'm hardly ever at home when it comes to like the warmer weather. But in this sort of season, it's just no point. Like, I ride to work. That's sketchy in itself. I have to, because it's my only form of transport. I do have a choice not to go to work, but you know, hardcore motherfucker. You know, I go to work and I bring in the bread. So. Yeah, I'm riding to work in it, so I don't want to be really riding for pleasure. But yeah, even though I will say that I was riding the other day and the landscape was beautiful. It was freaking beautiful. Going through, because the roads have all been salted. The main roads are fine. It's those back roads, those side roads. Those are the ones to avoid. But, you know, like, the landscape was something beautiful. It was going through all these trees, all this landscape. It was beautiful. Like, oh, I can't describe it. It's definitely a you had to be there moment. You know, you can't really get the beauty of me just sitting here describing it. you'd actually have to be there. You couldn't even get it from a video. Even if I had like my GoPro and you were watching through my GoPro, you know, you still wouldn't get it as much as you were there in it. Even if you had the most high-tech GoPro, you still wouldn't get it as much. But yeah, so a lot of my time I'm sat here playing video games. The days go pretty quickly. It is literally just biker hibernation season at the minute. We're all just hibernating, we're all just waiting until that springtime comes, until everything gets a bit warmer, and then we're hitting the rallies. I know there's a couple of rallies, like, in December. Like, well, I say rallies, they're more like rides. I know there's a funeral run as well, which I would quite like to make it to, because, like, even though it's like icy, it's sketchy, it's dangerous, you know, a funeral run is something that is like, it's a fallen biker, you want to go and pay your respects. Like, it's not something that you have to go to, but it's like, it beckons me, because I'm like, you know, I want to go and pay my respects. But if the weather's too bad, then I'm still sat here, I'm cotched up here, you know. But it is just waiting for that springtime, waiting for that warm weather to come back in, and we can start riding and start doing our stuff again. But yeah, that is where we are at, people. Anyway, so that was the humble abode. Oh, Chantel! Didgeridoo, how's it going? Didgeridoo, how are you? Good day, mate, how are you going, she says. I'm going all good. You just missed. I was literally just about to cut this live stream, because I just showed everyone around the trailer what it was like. So that'll be up for preview, but I'm quite happy to sit here and have a conversation with anyone that wants to come into the room now. So for anyone pre-watching, this is just me probably having a conversation with a couple of fans now. So, you know, that concludes the trailer living. So we can just go straight on to the comments now. So Chantel, hit it up. Give me some conversation. Touchscreen to return to Snapchat. What? That's weird. That was strange. I'm good. That's very good, Chantel. Very good. Glad to hear that you're doing okay. 29%. Okay, not bad. I'll go till my phone goes. Yeah, not too bad at all. Just cotched up here. As I was saying just then, you know, just really waiting for the season to, like, get back to spring, you know, where it gets warmer. Hey, if you like, mate, I can send you some warm weather over your way. Yeah, I know, you guys are in your summer now, aren't you? Yeah, you guys are flipping basking in your bathing suits. Yeah, it's not too bad in the trailer, though, I'm not gonna lie. It's when you're out and about, that's when it's really cold. Like, when I was fixing the water this morning, like, because I was just saying to, like, everyone in this, because, like, I know I've there's a whole bunch of this video before. Is that Alex? I think that's Alex, your son, that's just come online on Xbox. It would make sense. So Alex has just come online. I think it might be your Alex, Chantel, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I was just saying to everyone this morning, because there's a whole bunch to this video before I've got to this point. I was just saying to everyone that all the pipes have frozen this morning, and I was defrosting the pipes, and like cold water was jetting out this pipe as I was trying to like clamp these two pipes together. My hands were so cold. My hands were so freezing. Yeah, we can reach up to 52 degrees Celsius. Fucking hell, that's hot. Fucking hell, that's really hot, actually. Yeah, we reached, I think we reached something like 40 degrees in summertime, and actually the roads were starting to melt. But that was phenomenal heat. Like, we've had some really phenomenal weather this year. Like, people could say that, you know, that we've had a crap year with weather, but we really haven't. The summertime was nice. I was literally riding. I know that people are going to be like, oh, you shouldn't ride like that, go protected. But I was literally riding in my cut and a hoodie, and obviously trousers, because it was too hot to wear any bike gear. Like, I think I was having a conversation with Chantel about this before, but, like, you know, there's no way you could be wearing thick layers, riding a motorcycle in, like, 40 degree, even in Chantel's case, 50 degree heat. You're just going to be keeling over. You're going to be fainting. You know, it's dangerous. You get heat stroke or something, you know? So really, like, you know, people say, oh, go well wrapped up, you know, stay safe and all that. But yeah, that, to a certain point, that is true. But at the same time to that, you're going to do yourself damage if you wrap up in, like, 40 degree heat. You're gonna do yourself so much damage. But yeah, so we've had some pretty crazy weather. Really crazy weather at this present moment in time. But it's nice, you know? It's good. You know, we've moved into the trailer, and it seems like that we've just got given this whole shebang. Chantal says, yes, sorry, yeah, it is, mate, lol, he lives on the Xbox. Yeah, that does not surprise me. Bless him. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get himself a motorcycle, doesn't he, Chantal? Go out there. You're in the desert, aren't you? So he'd be like freaking Easy Rider. He'd be like... Get him out there. Get him seeing the world. Well, not just the world. Just where he lives. You know, because that's like one of the things that... Yeah, sorry, Chantal. Sorry, people, I was just reading a comment then. Chantal says, yeah, and it was far worse when I was out fighting fires, mate, because the heat was far worse. Yeah, I bet that was absolutely crazy. Yeah, you guys get really crazy wildfires over there, don't you? But yeah, like I was saying just a second ago, you know, you got to go out and sort of see what's on your own doorstep. Like, I didn't realise exactly what was on my doorstep until I'd actually gone out, started riding, and went and seen what was around. And I realised, holy shit, like, there's a lot out here, you know, like, that I haven't seen, that I haven't experienced. All that was done on a motorcycle. Do you know what, actually? Like, I'm going to have a lot of time to write my book as well. Like, I'm going to have so much time to write, like, my little bike adventures and everything like that, you know. I really would love it if you guys could, like, maybe get a book of that or tune into the audiobook, because I think I'm just going to write it and then I'm going to read it all and turn it into an audiobook for YouTube, you know, because fuck it, why not, you know? And you guys can have it in your AirPods or in your earbuds, sit there, listen, and it's just me reading, really, you know, all the stories, all the escapades and stuff. I really should get on that book. But I've kind of left a gap because I don't want to sit there writing it every day, because then, like, I could approach it and be like, oh, I could write it so much better in this way. So I take time, I think about things, I think about how I'm going to word things. So the book's going to be pretty good, pretty intense. You know, I might sell paper copies as well, but there will be an audiobook version up on YouTube. But we'll see how many people actually like that, you know. But it would be quite nice to be a publisher of a book, you know. I don't know it all, you know. I don't know, like, life-changing lessons, you know. But I know some stuff which I hope kind of helps other people, you know. Because that's always been my thing. I've always wanted to, like, help other people. And even though I've been against the grain of society and I'm, you know, biker, you know, I didn't give a fuck about people, I'm not politically correct, you know, I do care. And I do see, like, a lot of people out there who, you know, suffering and all that stuff, you know. Chantal says, hey, oh god, the comments going. Hey, I noticed that you have heaps of snow now to be able to build a snowman, lol. You want to see my freaking snowman, Chantal? You want to see my freaking snowman? I hope I've got enough battery life. I hope my oh yeah, we're on 19%. That's fine, that's not. Oh my god, I hope my snowman is visible. I made a little one, Chantal. I'm really hoping you guys can see this. Have I got a lighter so I can light him up? Maybe. It's my little baby one sat on the bench. He's got his walking stick down there somewhere. Yeah. That's my snowman. I had to make a baby one. I was gonna make like a life-size one with like legs sat on there, but like I just didn't have the material. Oh my god, yeah, no, that's my snowman, mate. Never doubt the tassels. Always got a snowman going. Ugh. So yeah. No, I really ought to do some more on this book. I really, like, sat here thinking about it now, it's like, shit, you know. I know there was a couple of fans on here that really did want to, like, listen to the book and hear about it and see what I got up to. And there's a lot of information in there, you know. All of it's based on... it's a true thing, so it's very easy to write. So it's not like any fiction. Hey, Josh. Oh, what is it? Hey, Josh, says Alex. When you go on your Xbox, hop on NFS. NFS. What's that? I don't think I've got that game. I'll tell you the games I've got now. And they're all war games pretty much. You know me, it's all World War Two. So we have Battlefield, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty Black Ops, Skyrim, Enlisted, Fall Guys, Fight Night Champion, Gang Beats, Grand Theft Auto 5, Human Fall Flat, Minecraft, No Man's Sky, PUBG, Secret Neighbour, Sudden Strike, Ghost Recon, Totally Reliable Delivery Service, and Verdun. So that's the games that I've got at the minute. I'm just trying to get a comment up now. Cold War? Question mark? Oh god, there's more comments, sorry. Chantal says Need for Speed. Alex says Cold War. I've wanted to play Cold War. That looks quite fun. But Call of Duty has kind of gone down in my estimates after Vanguard. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking horrible game, that. Not a nice World War II game. Completely historically incorrect. Woke as fuck. Fucking hated it. Honestly. That's what I hate. There's not many games I can sit there and go, I fucking hate that. Like, you know, Forza. Like, I'm not really a racing game type of guy. Like, I really don't like my racing games. And I was, like, Forza is okay. Like, it's not too bad. But, like, I had one bad race and that was it for me. I was like, fuck it. Hold on. Sorry. Well, I do have Minecraft and GTA 5. Yeah, has your Rockstar been working, Alex? Because my Rockstar account has been really on the blink. Not working very good at all. Can't seem to get on my online character or anything. It's all just kind of messed up. Won't put me on Rockstar. To be fair, it might be because of the internet that I've got. It might have like a really strict NAP type thing, but in actual fact, I should give that another go because I've changed internet now into a much more faster internet, so I'll give that another go. But it's happening with my Red Dead as well. Oh, Red Dead. Red Dead is now dead. Red Dead is now dead. Yeah. Books. NFS means Need for Speed, lol. Well, I didn't know that, did I? Fucking hell, remember I come from fucking cowboy times and hang out with Bigfoots, right? My phone life is going to die like a crazy motherfucker, so I am going to have to call it at this. This was just like just to finish on, this was just like a fun little like live stream going around the trailer, just showing you what it's like living in a trailer. Like I said, I wanted to do this for quite some time, but nothing really exciting was happening, and then all the water froze and everything froze. So yeah. Hey, Pommy Josh, seen any Bigfoots lately? I'm living next door to one. Matt is a bit of a yeti. Anyway, you guys take it steady, have a good one, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and Chain Productions, and I shall see you all later and on the chain side.